So in the opening scene, Ben and John are sitting around the campfire discussing plans to go fishing.
Okay, I'm ready, yeah. I know this great place in the Gulf of Mexico where I caught a lot of fish. How about we go there next week?
That sounds great. What should I bring?
Nothing. There's a guide down there that will direct us. Just bring your best fishing gear and a lot of coolers to bring the fish home in.
Both men excitedly prepare for their trip in anticipation of a great adventure. They arrive at the port and meet up with their guide.
I've been to this area before. Can you point out how to get to that area where the fish are biting?
It's right here on the edge of the ocean. Once you get there, use a number 2 hook and glowworms. You can catch more fish than you can carry home. In order to come back to port, make sure you go due north or you will get lost. Ben and John get in their boat and head to the spot identified by the guide. Once they get there, the fishing was magnificent. It was so good that they lost track of time. The afternoon turned into night. Before they knew it, a fog started coming in. The fog was so thick they couldn't see more than 10 feet in front of them.
Ben, we gotta get out of here. I don't even know where we are. I can't see a thing.
Don't worry. There's no problem. The fish are biting and everything is fine. Stop being such a worrier.
Ben, can't you see it's dark and we can't see? We are unable to see.
Okay, well let's get back. Let me think. I know we have to go to the right. I've been keeping track of it, how we've been when we've been floating here.
I don't know. I think we have to go left. I have a feeling that going right will head us towards the ocean.
Well, it's a good thing I've got a compass. The guide told us to go north to get back.
It turned out both men were wrong. The way back was not right or left, it was directly behind them. They started heading north with the fog enveloping them. Thanks to the lack of visibility, they had to move very slowly. 45 minutes go by, no sign of land. An hour goes by, still no land. An hour and a half, nothing.
Hey man, we gotta turn around. We're heading to sea and we're gonna be in trouble. We are lost.
When in doubt, count on the guide.
2 hours go by and there's no sign of anything to show them they're on the right track. Both men were getting anxious and a little depressed. Even though Ben didn't show it, he was getting pretty scared. 2.5 hours later, after heading north, they saw the lights of port.
Hey look, I see light. I knew we were heading the right way all along.
When in doubt, count on the guide.
What does this story mean? It means we may find ourselves having a good time without a care in the world. The sea is calm and the fish are biting. All of a sudden, night falls. The fog rolls in. We get a diagnosis of ALS. We're confused and angry, and some of us stay in denial. We're suddenly lost. What's the next step? We turn to our guide. And for me, that's the Bible. As we keep going with no apparent progress, fear creeps in. Friends tell us to change course, yet we stay on track, all the while trusting the guide, God's promises. As time marches on, we might get depressed as we see the fog all around us, yet we persevere. The biggest challenge when in the middle of the fog is to discipline the mind. Depression is waiting to capture our attention. The only thing you can do is anchor onto something that doesn't move. Again, for me, it's God's promises, an unmovable edifice. So when you find yourself in challenging times, lost, fearful, confused, circle God's promises for your life and use them as your guide. For me, there's no way, it's Yahweh. My child, pay attention to what I say. Listen carefully to my words. Don't lose sight of them. Let them penetrate deep into your heart, for they bring life to those who find them and healing to their whole body. That's Proverbs 4:20 through 22. For I am the Lord who heals you. Exodus 15:26. Thank you.